might want to watch your favorite YouTube channel, Honest Tech, but then your video starts buffering and you run around the house desperately trying to get a good signal. Well, in today's video, we're going to tell you how to get a good signal anywhere in your house for free. So you may be wondering why you need to improve your Wi-Fi performance. Well, it's pretty simple. All you need are these 4 things. Your main router, which we presume already have, otherwise you'll have no Wi-Fi. The second router, which you old or a new one which you buy off eBay, just make sure it's not infected, and as long as it has good range and speed. And a network cable, which will make sure it's capable of carrying the speeds that you need between the 2 boxes. And you also need a device which is connected into it, like a phone, this thing, computer, or an iPad or a tablet. First thing you need is your existing router, which should already be connected up. Next thing you need is an old router like this one, which you can find in an old recycling center off eBay. Just make sure it's not infected with viruses that will take all your V-Bucks. Now plug in your second router and wait for it to turn on fully. Then get a pin or cocktail stick and hold down this button for 10 seconds to reset the router. Then plug the network cable into port 1 of your main router and port 1 of the second router. Then connect your internet with either wired or Wi-Fi. Password for a Wi-Fi connection is the one printed on your second router. Once you're connected, open up Google and search engine and type in the default gateway IP. It's different for most routers, but there's a list of common ones in the description. And the most default one, which is 192.168.1.1. This next part is a bit technical. If you're stuck, leave a comment and we'll be very fast, or try to be very fast, as it's 1 o'clock in the morning, to respond. Once in, you'll be asked for a login and password. This can be found at the back of your router. Okay, now I'm going to log into that. G-O-G-A, yeah? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Next, you may need to switch from basic to advanced mode. There are 3 simple steps you need to do, then you are done. First, navigate to LAN. If you can't find LAN in advanced, go to basic. It depends on what route you have. It's not this one, it's not LAN domain, it's just LAN. Click onto U and disable DHCP, which is here. This prevents your second router from assigning IPs to different devices. Your main router will take care of that. Once again, in LAN settings, change the last number of the default gateway or IP address of your router from, in our case, 1 to 200. This can be anything, but we don't want 2 devices on the same IP. Finally, change SSID and password for your Wi-Fi to be the same as they currently are. You can change the SSID if you want, so you know what the router is, for example, bedroom Wi-Fi. It's my face, And they say changing, right? Or submit. Make sure you press submit or else it won't save. This submit, not the bottom one. And there you go. Make sure you save your changes by hitting submit. Now you can either connect the access point for better Wi-Fi. Make sure both of the devices are connected to both the Wi-Fi, so when you receive a weaker signal, you switch to the better one and you just get better signal. Yeah, bedroom Wi-Fi, it worked. So although that sounds very confusing, it's very easy. You just go into it, switch a couple of stuff, and bam, better Wi-Fi, more FPS in Fortnite, and less lag. So, like and subscribe, otherwise your Wi-Fi will be booted off, and it won't work. Like and subscribe.